Good morning, students. Today I am going to start a new chapter number 8, Standard 6, SS, and today it is the first lecture, first video, Standard 6, SS, chapter number 8, lecture number, video number 1, and the name of the chapter is The Glory of Bharatvarsha. The glory of Bharatvarsha. Okay, my dear student, in Bharat, we have different diversities. Okay, people they are speaking different languages, different culture is there. Okay, different appearance is there. Okay, style is different. Still, we are one. Okay, my dear student, in our previous chapter, we learned about before Christ and after Christ. We learn from Stone Age till 8th century. Okay, my dear student, we learn about primitive man, that is called Stone Age. Okay, and my dear student, we know that at that time, in olden times, they were using stone. Okay, they were using stone. They were making weapons from stone like a spear, okay, sword or axe, like that, many things. So we got information about primitive men from, we have got some proofs, and after that we came to know, okay, there was no use of, or maybe less use of iron. Okay, because iron came little late. Okay, so we learned from Stone Age till 8th century in previous chapter. In that chapter we learned about different kings. Okay, we also learned about different dynasties and which kind of construction they did. Okay, we learned about Mauryan age, we learned about Gupta age. Okay, so like that we learned about different kings and their various ages also. Okay, my dear student, we are looking different. Our style is different, our appearance is different, religion is different, still we are one, and that is why Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru said unity in diversity. Unity in diversity. Today we will learn about ancient India. Okay, my dear student, some years back, there was one serial, okay, telecasted on Sunday about ancient India. Okay, and in that one, everything was shown. Okay, if time comes, you can watch that serial also. Okay, first thing we will learn about agriculture. Okay, in ancient when primitive man he learned about crops, he started to settle at places near the river bank so he can grow grains, and he was eating. Okay, so from that moment till today we are totally depend on agriculture. Okay, most of the thing, even clothes, that also comes from agriculture, because cotton is grown, and after that from that cotton we are getting a cotton cloth. Okay, so everything is depend on agriculture, our food, our clothes, everything. Okay, means the most of the things. Okay, so agriculture, my dear student, most of the things we are getting from farm products. Okay, and various tools are used today. Okay, we have plow, there are some other modern technology. In ancient time there was no technology. When we consider about Harappan culture, okay, Harappan civilization, we haven't got even a single proof about plow, but we have got some toys. Okay, toys just like a plow. So we come to know at that time they had idea about plow and plowing. Okay, my dear student, and at that time people used to eat, okay, which kind of grains they were using? Wheat, barley, paddy, jowar, millet, sesame, peas, etc. So it was the part of their diet. Okay, they were having. Okay, after that tools. Okay, next one is tools. Just I said, okay, that we haven't got even a single thing from that, but from the toys we have got from Harappan civilization, from that we come to know that they had the knowledge of plowing field. Okay, so slowly we got about iron. Okay, the use of iron tools like a sickle or axe. My dear student, in order to clearing forest, okay, they were starting using axe and they started to cut trees. Okay, after that comes irrigation. My dear student, in agriculture when plow is needed, okay, just to do plowing in the field. After that we need certain tools for harvesting some other things, okay, for growing. After that, in order to grow we need water, and that is why irrigation facility is available. Okay, irrigation was done through canals, from ponds, wells, like that. Okay, lakes. Even today also, okay, today also we are getting the facility of irrigation. Okay, so here this is the summary of agriculture. Okay, next one is the life in olden times, life in a village area. My dear student, the head of the village was called gram bojak. Okay, the head of the village was known as gram bojak. My dear student, he was biggest landowner. Okay, he was a biggest landowner, and his post was hereditary. Means after father the child becomes the gram bojak, after him his child, like that. And at that time the people were divided into three parts. Okay, first one was biggest landlords. Okay, after that small landlords, and after that landless people, means servant, das. Once again I repeat, the head of the village was known as gram bojak. His sports were hereditary. After the father, child becomes. Okay, and they were having a more land. That's why the biggest landowner becomes gram bojak. Okay, and my dear student, at that time there were three types of people. Okay, big landlords, small landlords, and landless laborers, that is called servant, das. Okay, after that the life at city. Okay, it was about the village. Now life in a city. My dear student, when we consider about Harappan civilization, we know what they were doing. They were throwing the dirty water out of the city. Okay, my dear student, we have got some proof about the spherical wells. That it means they used these wells for toilet or maybe dirty things for. Okay, so we have got. And at that time big cities, they were the capitals of Mahajanpadas. Okay, big cities were considered as they were kept as the capital around 2500 years ago. Okay, and they were using which kind of things as a food? Wheat, barley, rice, milk, curd, ghee. These things they were using as a food. Okay, after that cloth. Okay, at that time they were using two clothes. Okay, in order to cover the body they were using two clothes. Okay, upper part of the body, when they cover, okay, it was called vas. Okay, sometimes they cover with dupatta also. We have seen in some serials. Okay, in olden times kings, they were using dupatta or some ornaments. Okay, and the lower part it was called nivi. Okay, the lower part was called nivi. When we consider about the other things. Okay, so my dear student, at that time two things were there. Okay, fine art means like a drawing, painting, music. Okay, that comes as a fine art. While performing dance. Okay, performing art means dance and drama, that comes under performing art. Okay, so art was divided into two parts, fine art and performing art. So got it. So today we have learned about introduction from stone age to 8th century. We have learned in that one. We have learned about Mahajanapadas. Okay, means olden times. Okay, kings were there, their lifestyle. That's why it is written here, rural life, ancient rural life and ancient life at town. Okay, my dear student, we also learned about some kings. Okay, and which kind of construction they did. Okay, today it is also present. Okay, and why Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru said it is the unity in diversity. After that we learned about the ancient time agriculture. Okay, we learned about which kind of things they eat. Okay, which kind of tools they were using and how they growing crop. Okay, the tools they were using like a plow. Okay, then sickle, axe, like that. Okay, which kind of grain they were eating and how they grow crops. Okay, through the facility of irrigation. And my dear student, at that time agriculture was important. Even today also agriculture is important. Okay, after that we learn about clothes. Okay, about our dress. Okay, lower part it was called as a navy and upper part was known as or called as vast. Okay, sometimes they cover their upper part with dupattas. Okay, so today we have learned this thing. Next time we will learn more. Thank you.